You might say, Jesus Christ, how did he write all that? Do I have to write hundreds of pages of monsters, spells and setting information to get started with GURPS? No, you don't. But even if you want to write and convert content to GURPS, I will tell you how to do that efficiently. Switching from being lazy to being productive sometimes requires just a little push. And I have 3 simple secrets to share with you. I'm Enriched Eggplant, and if you know me, you probably know me from my blog, Generic Universal Eggplant. My main area of interest is converting D&D and Pathfinder content to GURPS. For those who, like myself, are not content with D&D as a system, but still want to play a similar game that is tailored to their own wishes. My Word document with converted sorcery spells is almost 900 pages long, while my document with converted monsters is almost 1.5k pages long. If you are planning to have a GURPS project of your own, be it a blog, a setting document, or a conversion of content from another game, then I suggest you follow the following guidelines. Number 1. Have a goal. I suggest you come up with a long-term goal and a short-term sub-goal. For example, my first long-term goal was converting all spells from GURPS magic to sorcery. The first sub-goal was converting all air spells, because it goes first alphabetically. When you have a goal in mind, you can track your progress. With each small step, you chip away at the long-term goal, and after some time, when you take a look at how much you have left, you also realize that you have already done a lot, and that the long-term goal was not as unattainable as it seemed at first. To track your progress, make a list. For example, I had a list of all spells, and I crossed out each one after converting it. Number 2. Have a schedule. This is very important in my opinion. When I started my blog, I made a simple schedule for myself. I decided that I would write a post every day for a year. In the end, I ended up posting daily for the first 2.5 years, and only then I allowed myself to slow down. If you have a schedule, then writing becomes a habit. It doesn't matter if you write just a small piece of content, you just have to write something. If you haven't written a post, you'll have a nagging thought in the back of your mind, telling you that you haven't done something you are supposed to do. I think that this mental trick greatly increases your productivity. Number 3. Switch gears from time to time. Even with this schedule, it can be easy to burn out and lose interest. That's why I came up with another way to trick myself into being productive. I made a random table of topics. For example, spell, monster, occupational template, alchemical elixir, etc. And before sitting down to write, I just rolled some dice to determine the topic, even if I had my mind set on something specific. No rerolls are allowed. To get another chance to roll the dice and maybe get the topic you originally wanted to cover, you have to finish this one first. I found that this greatly increases productivity. Using this approach, I sometimes had more than 30 posts written ahead of the schedule. And here's an additional thing. The more you write, the easier it is to write more. When you accumulate enough material, you can use it as a base for future material. Do you think I write every monster from the ground up? No, I just take an already written monster with a similar body morphology and size, then adjust it. Same for spells, elixirs and anything else. That's all I have to say in this video. I think I will use it as my channel trailer. If you'd like to see more, check out my other videos devoted to playing D&D style games in GURPS, share, subscribe and do all the other YouTube things. Thank you for watching and I'll see you later.